Greetings, fellow traders. Baldwin here. It's time for the daily market wrap for Wednesday, October the 28th, 2020. I hope everybody had a great trading day today. This is brought to you by Positive Trends Research, and everything we're going to talk about is for educational purposes only and not investment advice. So please take a moment to review this disclaimer. Awesome. Good. All right, let's check see where we left off the market here today. So SPX, monthly chart turned red here today. Negative 119 points as the weekly chart is over the red cloud area, right? Volatility area. So we're seeing a push down off of these areas right here. And a big inside day down, gap down on the SPX today to fill this gap right here, which is nice. But it just kept on going, right? So let's see how it holds right here. Again, guys, we talked about this. Once we couldn't break out of this potential bull flag right here, right, to work for a potential wave 5 up, right, we said, this market might be working on a bigger kind of corrective move right here. So this actually may be A, B, C, wave 4. I mean, it would stink, right? I mean, but it's possible, right, that we could see a symmetrical move down from here, from the highs, which is a possibility. That's something to look at, because that was a kind of a sharp zigzag-ish type move, this kind of ABC up. Right, so one of the things to look at here is if we get a symmetrical move down, we might actually see the 200-day moving average if this thing wants to get really bearish. But that's a pretty nasty day there today on the SPX. Let's take a look at the SPY and see how the volume looks here today. So volume obviously went up there. That upper shadow is probably a bad tick on that one there because of the gap down. We didn't fade the gap there today, but it likes to show that it did. Anyway, increased volume today on a nasty continuation shooting star candle. Well, it's not really a shooting star candle, but almost a Mariposa candle on that one. So pretty interesting stuff there. Let's take a look at the S&P futures and show where we got short early today. And members got a lot of nice 2x, 3x trades off of this one, right, on options, right, because you use the S&P futures to help trade SPY, right? So we're going right into today, right? We were looking at a potential wave down, right? And so we had potential 1, 2, 3, 4, and this is at the open right here, right off of the signal zone for a wave 5 down, right? So you can catch wave 5 and have a nice run down at least to the first signal zone right here, and then possibly have it finish up down here, which is where we got. We chopped around for a little bit today. We got back to the signal zone, worked our way back down, and then they flushed it into the close. So pretty interesting stuff right there. Let's take a look at the MES. Again, MES, like we said, broke through the base here today, so we're just going to have to kind of track this and see how it goes into the rest of the evening. One of the things we can do is put another channel on this. Here to here, and see if we can get above these levels tonight. Otherwise, this is just like a drain and just flushing down the drain. So we've got that going on there today. Let's look at the Qs and see how they're behaving. Again, everything pretty much down. There was some names with some relative strength today, but the Qs they were dropping out of their channel here this morning really early. So we had that going on today. Again, a big down move on that one. IWM. Okay, choppy action today. Not as big of a down move as you expect, but a big gap down off of that one. So kind of triangulating into the open and a down move out the IDM. Again, the banks were kind of all over the place today. Airlines were, and cruise lines were kind of steady moving their way down. Let's take a look at Apple. Apple earnings coming out tomorrow after the close. Nasty push here. Kind of ended up forming kind of a big bear flag today. We liked the short here off of the 382. We pointed that out actually to everybody in the lunchtime market update while it was happening live. So we had that one going there while we were recording it. So nice move there. Came back, test the levels. Again, another retest and then down again. So good stuff there. Let's take a look at Tesla. So Tesla only down 18 points today, but it did lose the upper trend line, right? So one of the things that we were talking about on Tesla, and as much as I love being bullish on Tesla, it does look like a sideways head and shoulders right here, and we're starting to lose that neckline, right? So kind of a nasty down day here today, increased volume. So look to see if Tesla does get some follow through. May want to retest those 350 levels, so we'll just have to kind of see where it goes from there. So good stuff there, guys. Another a name with relative strength today. We pointed it out in the public Twitter here today, Snap. Anytime you see something with good relative strength at the open like that, especially when the market is weak, look for buyable pullback, right? And so here you can see just the 382 got really nice, again, kind of low volume right here. But once we start breaking out of this range over the 236, Snap got a really, really nice move. We got some good volume up here, right? And this is a name that likes to move when it's ready to move. Again, symmetrical move here, guys. Symmetrical, sideways, symmetrical, right? So you can see that on Snap. Beautiful move right there. Speaking of these type of funky internet names, we've got Pins, which reported earnings tonight and looks like it did pretty well. So let's see if that holds here tonight, if we get a gap and go on that one tomorrow. Visa reported. This is usually a pretty boring name. They did have a beat. They're up a little bit here, but not enough to get over any major levels for some sort of gap and go going in tomorrow. eBay reported tonight. That's kind of all over the board right here. I think they did have a little bit of a beat, so let's see how that goes going in tomorrow. FSLY reporting tonight. Again, they gave lowered guidance, but let's see if what kind of shenanigans they're up to. Looks like they're down here for earnings, to see how that goes tomorrow. Twitter. Again, being grilled today on Capitol Hill virtually, and Twitter up with Pinterest here. So they've got earnings coming up tomorrow morning. So that's definitely one to keep an eye on. Another one to keep an eye on is Shop, which gave itself a little bit of a boost yesterday with the TikTok news, and then down again today, looking a little bear flaggish going into tomorrow. But anything could happen with earnings. So another one to keep an eye on there. Overstock. Again, also reporting tomorrow, this crazy name. I mean, it's just the volatility isn't high enough, and let's add some earnings to it to get some more volatility out. And last, take a look at Guild. Gave a little bit of a... actually, they doubled the earnings estimate. So we'll see if we can give a push up here and see if Guild tries to take out some of these levels above. So good stuff, guys. I hope everybody has a great rest of your evening. Thanks, everybody, for tuning in, for your support. We'll catch you guys in the live stream later. Until then, stay healthy out there, and remember your risk first and stay safe so you can stay in the game. And I'll talk to you guys soon.